Do you still find me attractive?
Oh, Margaret, you're as attractive today as you were the day I met you.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do.
It's just that time passes and beauty fades.
Oh, not yours, Margaret. Your beauty's on the inside, where it really counts.
Where it doesn't show? Is that what you mean?
Margaret. Margaret. I know what this is about. Our anniversary, isn't it? In 3 days, we'll be married 15 years.
Oh, I can't believe you remembered.
Of course I did. It was the same day as that football stadium collapse in Hendon, remember?
Stop it! Oh, we should celebrate. Ouch!
I suppose we could.
You too.
But we shouldn't be forced by society to feel that we have to do anything to celebrate our anniversary.
Oh, I suppose you're right.
Husbands and wives should show their love for each other every day of the year, not just on their anniversary. I mean, what if a fella dropped down dead the night before his anniversary, Margaret? I mean, he was waiting till that special day to tell his wife he loved her and bang, gone. Too late to say anything.
Oh, the only night some couples go out to dinner is on their anniversary. How boring is that?
Right, and once a year they give each other a gift. I mean, people should give each other gifts when they feel the urge. Never mind when the greeting card company tells them it's time.
I can't remember the last time we gave each other a gift.
Well, it's the thought that counts, Margaret. My mother gave my father a cardigan or something equally boring for their anniversary. I mean, he could have bought his own cardigan, couldn't he? Oh, mustn't be late. See you later.
All right. Bye.
You keep grinding your teeth like that, you'll split the enamel.
Ah, it's business pressures, Doc. It's a jungle out there.
Oh, I know. We run in the rat race and we run ourselves into an early grave.
I wish. I sell cemetery plots.
Ooh, that seems rather gruesome.
Not at all. My clients find great comfort in knowing their kids aren't going to end up burying them in next to some parking lot.
We don't have kids. Open.
Oh, even more reason. You got no one to look after it for you when the time comes. Pre-planning is what we call it.
Close. Right, we'll come back tomorrow. I'll fit you with a mouth guard for sleeping.
Doc, can I ask you a favor?
I suppose, sure.
I've got this new supervisor, see, and I have to show him contact lists every day, or else he thinks I'm goofing off. Can I put your name down as a possible?
Possible what?
Customer.
I'm really not interested.
That's okay, just so I can say I talked to you. No one from the office will call, I promise you.
Yes, all right. But I don't want any salesmen coming round with granite samples.
No, don't worry. Thanks, Bob.
It's not quite right.
Cashmere is always right.
Well, not for an anniversary gift.
Some people would give their eye teeth for a nice cashmere sweater. Do you know how long I'd have to work here to be able to afford a cashmere sweater like this? It's incalculable. And to think that someone could just turn up their nose at it. I mean, turning up your nose at a cashmere sweater.
Can I just have a refund? Oh, sorry. I find buying a present is a little stressful.
Sign here.
Sorry. Oh, pardon me. Oh.
Can I help you?
I was, looking for some lingerie. Something nice? It's our anniversary.
How about this?
Oh, no. Something a little warmer. But provocative, you know. Warmer and provocative.
Warmer and provocative.
Yeah, yes.
We have something in flannel, but you'd have to cut a few holes in it.
No. That's all right. Thank you. young we were.
Yeah, so full of hope and promise.
Bob, you make it sound like you haven't lived up to your promise. Is that the way you feel? Haven't we lived up to our promise, Bob?
Life just goes by so fast, Margaret. I mean, before you know it, you're dead and buried, and even then you can't rest in peace. And look at poor Dad. You know, they just paved right over his cemetery plot and put up one of those big supermarkets. There's a parking lot where his headstone used to be. Oh, look. Dad was wearing his diamond stick pin.
Whatever happened to that pin anyway?
Mummy gave it to Peter.
But you love that stick pin.
I know. When I was a kid, I always fantasized about being a grown-up, just like Dad, and wearing that stick pin.
Oh, it should have been yours. You're the eldest. It's not fair Peter has it.
Mummy said Peter had more ties. Oh, life's too short to worry about it, Margaret.
It's not right. Your father would have wanted you to have it.
Doc, listen.
Write down on this.
What are you doing at 5:30?
Catching my train home. Open.
Well, you see, I got this new supervisor who's always doing spot checks. And I had a client cancel, and I really need someone to be showing a plot to this evening when the super shows up.
Well,
I'll give you a ride home afterwards. Door-to-door service.
I don't think so.
Doc, I got bills to pay. Yours included.
No, get down! Stop it! Sit!
Yoo-hoo! Margaret! Well, honey, there you are. I've been watching for you. I would have come get you, but I didn't know where you were, not being a private detective, eh? Anyways, the point is, I was just baking some squares for the church and watching for you out the window, and the thing is, these two are some Jeezly sick.
Oh, you poor things. Bob's cousin will have a fit if anything happens to these cats while they're away.
William! Elizabeth! Stop it!
Natural instinct, eh? They can smell the weakness.
What happened to them?
Well, it's the pesticide they put on the lawns. Had a budgie last year, took 'em a week to die. Wasn't pretty. Anyway, I got some bologna pinwheels in the oven. Bologna and cheese, a marriage made in heaven. I'd get 'em to a vet pretty damn quick if I was you, honey.
I hope this won't take too long.
No, I'll just run you around in the golf cart, let the boss see you, and we're out of here.
It really is quite lovely. Very peaceful.
Yeah, they're the prime spots. 4,000 apiece. I gotta call my boss. Feel free to look around. Yeah, hi, boss. Sorry, yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, I'm...
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that's all right. I was just visiting my husband.
He's,
Right here. Before he died, he said, knowing where I'm going makes it all seem worthwhile. We didn't have any kids, you see, just a couple of dogs. Anyway, when I go, I know where I'm going too. Right beside him. Oh, it's such a comfort.
I suppose it would be, yes.
Anyway, sorry to bother you. Excuse me.
Oh, no bother. I think he was buried around that area there.
I don't think so, Bobby.
Have you lost something, darling?
Oh, my father, actually.
We think he's buried under this concrete, but we can't agree where.
Oh, I never saw nothing, mate.
Sorry.
It was a cemetery that used to be here, wasn't it?
Oh, the cemetery. Gotcha. We got the gravestones all lined up against the wall over there, near the recycling bins. Take what you need.
Cheers.
You're welcome.
What a nice man.
William, stop that, you... it's hopeless.
Here we are, Bobby. Here's Daddy.
Oh, no, what have they done?
Sorry about that, Dr. Fish. He's a hard head, that supervisor of mine. Got him made of brass.
Is there any way this place could be, I don't know, mowed over and a parking lot put in its place?
Dr. Fish, this land is protected by the Ravine and Wildlife Association. No one is building anything here ever.
I've made a decision. I'm going to buy one.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I do. A double.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Fish. Thank you.
Well, the next 24 hours are critical. I'll hook them both up immediately to an IV for the dehydration, do a bone scan and some breathless defibrillation. But even with the benefit of some outrageously expensive treatment, your cats might...
You mean they might die?
I'll call you.
Oh, I said they'd call if anything changes.
The vet will cost a bloody fortune.
Well, what else was I supposed to do?
I think we should get them both stuffed.
Cookie and Melvin would die if anything happened to those cats, and we'd be responsible.
No, Margaret, we are not responsible. Cookie and Melvin should come home and look after their own animals. They're old and they're getting sick.
Is that what you'll do? Have me stuffed when I'm old and sick?
Don't be silly. You'll outlive me, Margaret.
Oh, don't be so morbid.
But maybe it's something we should talk about. You know, our final resting place.
Oh, Bob, what does it matter? Once our spirit has left us, what difference does it make what you do with the body? It's just like an old suit of clothes.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't be that philosophical. It does matter to me where I spend eternity. My old daddy buried underneath a parking lot. It doesn't seem right.
I read in the Post that more and more people are having their bodies pushed out to sea in burning canoes.
I think I'd want something a little more permanent.
Well, there's barely enough available land for living. It seems absolutely pagan, all the money people spend on cemetery plots and funerals.
I mean, what if a fella dropped down dead the night before his anniversary? You'll outlive me, Margaret. Maybe it's something we should talk about.
He was the greatest man who ever lived. Oh, excuse me.
Look how fat he was getting in the face. Here, Peter. So nice of you to lend Bobby your pin.
Mr. Wright?
Dr. Fish!
Mr. Dunlop, I'm afraid I'm going to have to cancel my purchase. It was something of an impulse buy. You see, we've only just moved to Canada, and I don't think a final resting place should be a priority in my life right now. So, sorry.
Geez, Dr. Fish, I'd really like to be able to help you, but as you can see... Sorry, but my hands are tied.
I don't really want to start thinking about a lawsuit, but I may be forced to start thinking about it.
You're not trying to buy that plot back, are you, you rat? Don't listen to him, honey. He's just sore because he found out the city put a moratorium on cemetery land, and these plots are going to triple in value by next year.
Well then, I may let you off the hook. This time.
Look, he's still not in. I don't know. He's been out a lot lately. How should I know where he's been? It's none of my business. Look, I'm really busy. Oh, wait, he just walked in the door. Hold on. It's your lovely wife.
Hello?
Where have you been all morning? I was trying to reach you.
I, had a doctor's appointment.
What? What kind of doctor?
Just, you know, for when you're,
Bob, is there something you need to tell me? We have to share life's ups and downs together. That's what marriage is.
All right, Margaret. There is something I have to tell you. Look, I can't talk here. It's not a big deal, really. We'll discuss it when I get home. Okay, Margaret?
Okay, Bob.
Hello? Oh, Dr. Murdoch. They're hanging on? By a thread? Thank you.
Margaret! I'm home. Come with me, Margaret. I'm taking you out.
Oh, where?
I want to show you something. I know I said it was silly, but happy anniversary.
Oh, Bob, how can you?
It's not the expensive champagne.
It's hardly anything to celebrate.
I think it is. At first I thought it was important, you know, what with Dad buried in the supermarket and all.
Parking lot.
Sorry?
Your dad's headstone. You said it was a parking lot.
Yeah, but you opened my eyes, Margaret. What you said about our spirits going free when we die and who cares about our bodies. It's true. You made me see that.
I did?
Yes, I realised it was silly of me to be thinking of something so temporal in the face of a yawning eternity. But then I looked at it as an investment. Next year, this plot's going to be worth 3 times what we paid for it. And if you want your ashes sprinkled over it like a Viking, so be it, Margaret. This is our land. We just bought a piece of the pie.
You mean you're not dying?
No. Should I be? Oh, Margaret? 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 Please, I'm sorry.
I found the certificate in your pocket. I thought you were dying.
Oh, bother. Hello? Speaking. Oh, I see. You're fine, thanks. They want us at the vet's. It's urgent.
Their little hearts just gave out. But don't worry, they died peacefully. They weren't afraid.
Well, they wouldn't be, would they? They really wouldn't even notice the difference between being alive and dead. You know, being cats.
Perhaps you'd like to talk with our grief counselor?
No,
No.
they weren't really ours, you see.
Sometimes it helps.
Actually, we didn't really like them.
The funny thing is, I feel pretty good.
We're really more dog people than cat people.
And cat people, I don't know, they seem so neurotic.
Of course, you do see some dogs with booties and sweaters.
But William and Elizabeth,
Those are our dogs.
we don't treat them any differently than we would children.
If we had children.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but you see, due to a little computer glitch, it turns out that your cats are fine. It's Puff Puff and Patty Paws that passed on. Your Bailey and Buster have made a full recovery. Oh, and here's your bill.
Well then, here's to us on our anniversary. To looking ahead.
To a long life.
I'm sorry I frightened you, Margaret.
Oh, it's just that I couldn't imagine life without you, Bob.
Well, you won't have to.
Here, this is for you.
Oh, Margaret, you shouldn't have. We can't afford this.
It's only money, isn't it?
I'll have to have it pierced.
No, silly. It's a stick pin, like your dad's.
Oh, saltpeter. I've got one of my own now. Here's to owning a bit of Canada. Happy anniversary, Margaret.
Happy anniversary, Bob.
Our own little piece of heaven.
Oh, Bob. You're still the incurable romantic I married.